What's up, YouTube fam? Happy Friday to all of my buddies out there getting ready for the weekend. Gonna go throw it in the air. So today, guys, I am working on the 2018 RMZ 4Sexy. Excuse me, a greasy face. And something just recently came up. Nothing mechanically with the bike, of course, but just the side covers on the stator side and on the clutch side, as you guys seen on, I'm sure, many new bikes. One of the things that makes a bike look old really quick is the side cases. After a little bit of boot rub, they start to kind of show a little bit more age than the rest of the bike. So I was just going to quickly show you guys what I do to eliminate this problem. Very easy, very cost effective. No need to go and buy those expensive engine covers from, manufacturers. There's a way that you guys can do it, and it looks super good. And we'll get started. But first, I need to take off that clutch cover. Okay, guys, so after you got your cover removed, we're going to be reusing this gasket, and this is a metal impregnated gasket, so be as gentle as possible taking off, because if you bend these things at all, it's going to render them pretty useless and your bike will have an oil leak. So be very gentle when removing these, especially if you plan to reuse them. Don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up, but this is a magnesium cover. So if this was an aluminum cover, one of the benefits is after you remove the paint, the aluminum is super easy to polish. I don't want to polish it because then you have to polish it every time. Magnesium still does polish, but not as well as aluminum. But we are going to be using, I have an acid brush right here. These, I believe I got at Harbor Freight. They're cheap little acid brushes for like doing soldering. And then this I got from local parts store. It's just aircraft paint remover. It works super good for getting these harder coatings off. The clutch cover is not as bad on the paint as the stator side is, but it's starting to show some scratches right in here, and it's all inevitably just going to happen. So I'm going to tackle this and make it look better right now in front of your guys' eyes. And if you've never done this before, always make sure and wear hand protection, because this stuff is seriously painful if you get it on your hands. You just want to get like some cap or something like that to put it in, and get your acid brush. And there's really no special way to do this other than just start painting it on, and we will do a little time lapse so you guys can see this stuff actually works pretty fast. The label says in 5 minutes, but we will definitely put that to the test today. I'm not sure what kind of paint this is, if it's just automotive grade or what, but it sure comes off easy with your boots after some rubbing. So I'm going to keep painting this on, and you guys will see how fast this stuff comes off. Alright guys, so it's been sitting on there for quite some time. I wouldn't say 5 minutes, but I'm going to take a razor blade and just kind of start scratching it a little bit. See, one of the things I was worried about, if I need to rough it up first. I've seen a lot of guys who do this, and they'll just use like a wire brush attached to like an air die grinder, and it removes the metal too, which I don't really want to do. So that's why thinking that this aircraft paint remover would probably be a lot better as far as not removing metal and putting gouges in it from the tooling. was the theory anyway. Maybe it just needs a little bit more time to set. It does say starts working in 5 minutes, so we will give it 5 minutes. It's been about 2. So to actually test the claims of 5 minutes it starts working, I got my little timer here, and we will put it at 10 because if it starts working in 5, I think in 10 minutes it should be about done, right? So it's been a solid 10 minutes. I'm kind of skeptical, honestly. I might need to get kind of aggressive with this thing, so I am going to be using, I have this steel wire brush, but this thing's pretty chowdered from brushing chains and stuff, but I'm going to see if this thing will start to give up some paint. Bit. I really didn't want to use any abrasives. I was hoping that the paint remover, maybe if I gave it even longer, but we'll do this. I think this, if anything, brushing it is going to weaken the coating and allow that paint stripper to really get it all out. So I'm going to keep brushing this thing. I am noticing in some areas it is a little easier, so I think it was starting to get its way through. Maybe because the quality of the coating or something, I don't know, but it's it is definitely coming up though. So I'm going to keep scrubbing this thing, and then we'll rinse it off and see what we got. Alright guys, so at this point I got the paint pretty roughed up, so I'm going to put some more of this aircraft paint remover on it, because I feel like it's definitely working better as the paint is a little scratched up. So if you're going to be doing this, I recommend that you guys first hit it with maybe some Scotch-Brite to kind of rough the surface a little bit, to really let the stuff get in there, because I think that's where I might have gone wrong. But also guys, make sure with this stuff, if you're using it, you're in a very well ventilated area, because the smell is burning my nose. I know it's probably not very good for me to inhale. It's melting my nitrile gloves. So stuff is pretty harsh, guys. Definitely want to make safety third on this one, and prepare your surroundings for doing this, because most certainly is not good for you if it's on your skin or in your eyes or anywhere else, if you know what I mean. If you need to take a bathroom break, whoo, can you imagine, guys? Whoo, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna keep reapplying this, and I'm gonna let it set for probably another 10 minutes, why not, and then see how easy it comes off. Okay, I've let that sit on there for quite a bit, and I can see she is starting to come clean. So I think I'll glove up and try getting this off now. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring it down a notch and try using just green Scotch-Brite. Yeah, roughing it up seemed to do the trick with letting it really get under the paint and lifting it from the surface, because that looks mo better. Looks way mo better. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to rinse this thing off, get all that remover off, and then we'll scrub it, see what we get. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Let's get it on the bike and see how it looks. Sorry guys, mind the wind. Just gotta grab my gasket. But this should look way more better. Should look way better. Okay guys, so this cover's all done. Blingy, matches the rest of the engine quite nicely. And now no boot rub or anything like that's gonna ever change the color. And if I do get any swipe marks in it, I can just come in with some Scotch-Brite and clean that up. And I also got the ignition cover done. Equally came out amazing. This side was a little bit easier. I think that maybe different paint or something, but that aircraft paint remover on this one literally scratched off with a razor and required very little handwork. I'm not sure why that is, but either way guys, this came out awesome. So there you guys have it. Quick little tutorial just to how keep your bike a little bit better looking. We put a lot of money into these things. I mean, all of us do in the moto community. It's nice to have it keeping looking good for as long as you can. So I mean, there is some bikes that you let them go and the covers, this is what I was talking about, they get like a bald spot almost on the cover and it just looks janky. Same thing with the frame too, your paint starts to come off. So you get frame guards to kind of protect that from happening, but eventually it's going to happen everywhere. But definitely don't do things like paint your kickstart lever. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was informative. Hope you learned something today. If not, you just wanted to hang out, appreciate you stopping by. Either way, smash that like button. Let me know how you think the Suzuki looks with no paint on the covers. I know it's going to look better a lot longer now. But anyways, from the shop garage, whatever. This is Clint Lund with Lund MX. Love every single one of you guys. I will talk to you guys soon. That's a promise. Like I said in the last video, the 04 YZ125, lots still to come. The return of the KX500, the launch of the Suzuki RM125, all coming in the next video or two. So, anyways guys, peace out.